All right, let's get into this. What we're about to do here is kind of like digital archaeology. We've got this collection of totally scattered files, emails, job applications, really complex personal documents. And from all these digital bits and pieces, we're going to try to piece together a human story. We're building a portrait of a person told only through their data trail. So our whole journey starts with a real puzzle. We find this document, and it is incredibly complex. It's just filled with these intense phrases like integrity guarding, curriculum class, and disciplinaire governance low. It's so dense, it's almost its own language, part of some huge system that someone designed completely from scratch. And that makes you ask the question, right? What kind of person creates something this ambitious? Who are they? To answer that, we have to start our investigation by looking for a name. We're hunting for a digital ghost in the machine. And you know what? A name does pop up over and over again across dozens of these files. Tshingombe File. This is our first real clue, the anchor for this entire story. Okay, so we have a name. And with that, the files almost immediately start to paint a picture. We can see a professional with a really clear focus, with some serious ambition. We're literally building his resume from the digital breadcrumbs he left behind. And right away, his digital trail points in a very specific direction. See, on one side, you've got a GitLab profile. That's a huge hub for software developers. On the other, the Eaton logo, from a job portal for a major power management company. We are clearly looking at someone with a background in engineering, IT, and software development. And you can see he isn't just, spraying his resume everywhere and hoping for the best. No, he's targeting specific, high-skilled roles, like this one for an ICT security manager at City Power in Johannesburg. And the deeper we dig, the more this guy's skills just jump off the page. I mean, we're talking power systems engineering, DevOps, data management. He even knows old-school languages like COBOL, right alongside modern tools like GitLab. This is not a beginner. This is the profile of a seriously capable professional. But here's the flip side. For all that technical know-how, here's the reality check. He is completely trapped in a bureaucratic nightmare. This checklist shows everything he needs just to get his qualifications from the DR Congo recognized in South Africa. And just look down the list. Not submitted, not submitted, not submitted. It's a solid wall of paperwork standing between his skills and an actual job. So we have this very skilled guy trying to do everything by the book, trying to navigate the system. Now let's see how the professional world and all these different systems he's dealing with actually respond to him. The response is, well, it's slow. This is a notification from the National Treasury. His request, his incident, is just on hold. It's the first in a long line of digital waiting rooms. And sometimes the system just breaks down on the most basic level. An email he sends to himself just bounces right back. Address not found. Even just trying to communicate hits a dead end. And then the direct rejections start rolling in. This one's from Eaton for a field service engineer job. The language is just so blunt, so impersonal, and so final, no longer under consideration. And here we go again, another one, this time from the Met Police in the UK. Same story. It's just this constant pattern of refusal. The system's answer is always no. And then there's this. Honestly, this might be the most powerful metaphor in the entire archive. This is from his GitLab project. It's a list of his automated software pipelines, and every single one, day after day, has the same status. Failed, failed, failed. His technical projects are literally mirroring his professional life. The code won't run, the career won't start. But this is where the story takes a really fascinating turn. Because when the outside world keeps saying no, Tshingombe turns inward. He starts to build his own systems, these vast, complex worlds, all inside his documents. He becomes an architect of his own grand ideas. For example, he designs this thing he calls the Documents Wallet. It's this incredibly ambitious idea for a unified digital identity. Just imagine registering all your documents, personal, educational, professional, into one central database. Then you link that wallet to everything, jobs, banks, government services, automating the very processes that are failing him in the real world. He's trying to engineer a better system from the ground up. And the scale he's thinking on is just wow. While he's struggling to get any job in his own little world, he's building financial tables for a theoretical company. I mean, look at the total for engineering chemistry and engineering physics. It's 6 million rand. He's building these massive systems, at least on paper. And that brings us all the way back to that crazy document from the very beginning, his grandest vision of all, the Academic Students Brigade. It's not just a document, it's a blueprint for an entire theoretical university. It's got faculties, student ranks, a super detailed curriculum. It's a whole world, built out of frustration with the one he's actually living in. So after all that, all the code, all the grand theories, all the complex systems, you'd think the trail would end on some complex technical note. But it doesn't. It ends with a simple, very human message. This is it, a raw, unedited plea from a live chat session with a career help service. I mean, just read the words. I need advice, career development, backlog, transcript record, job, experimental, theoretical, practical, career. All those layers of complexity are just stripped away. In the end, this one unfiltered message, it's the emotional heart of this entire archive. It's a direct request for guidance. It's the real person behind the complex systems and the failed code, just asking for a little help. The story of Tshingombe File is a portrait of ambition, of frustration, and of incredible creativity, all pieced together from the digital dust that, let's be honest, all of us leave behind. And it leaves us with one last thought. What stories are hiding in your digital files? What portrait of you is just sitting there, waiting to be discovered?